Welcome. I think we're live to Are You Smarter Than a Naturalized Citizen? I am your host, Attorney Amanda Schaefer. 1 second. It looks like it's not streaming. It's telling me that there's an error with the stream. Give me 1 second. Let me fix it. If it lets me fix it. There we go. Custom. Of course it's going to give us a problem. Well, while people are joining us, I will fix this. I don't know how that happened. Is anybody on the Facebook event page? I'm assuming it's not airing, and that's why I'm getting this error message.
No, I'm not on my Facebook.
I'm not on my Facebook.
No worries.
Are we supposed to be on Facebook?
No, you don't have to be. Events. I just have to put in the key again because it didn't work for some reason. It's very frustrating sometimes with
technology.
Yeah. Oh, we are live on the Facebook page. Why is this lying to me? All right. Sorry about that. I don't know where it thinks it's not streaming to, but from what I can tell, we are okay. We've started. I'm gonna just put it on the other computer to make sure. Yep. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what its problem is, but we are live, and I want to welcome everybody again. Before we get to our game, thank you, Raj. Yes, I believe that we are live. I did log in, and I can see us. I can see me, so we're good. Hi, Lambert. Thank you for joining us. While we give people a few minutes to join, I'll just go through a couple of things about today. We have our contestants we will meet shortly. First, and as always, I remind everyone who's watching to make sure you like us and follow us on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. My dad just texted me, that was the beep, to tell me that we are live. And then my mom, so we're good. My mom and dad said we're good. So that you don't miss any of our other lives or any of our other shows. We normally do this show every other week. We'll actually be going back to back, so you can tune in next Wednesday as well. And also my contestants here today, their not just Facebook information, their contact information as well is on the event page. And they are also available for hire and do their own social media stuff. So I invite everybody to check that out as well. So what is naturalization? Why are we doing this? There are 4 ways to become a U.S. citizen. The first is you're born in the U.S. Most people know that one. The second is what we're doing here, naturalization, or what we're talking about, which is when you're a permanent resident for either 3, 4, or 5 years, depending on the situation, and you qualify to become a citizen, you apply, and have to take the test that we are doing today. This is called the Civics test. There's also an English test. For the Civics test, you will get 10 tries to get 6 questions correct. We're going to go up to 10 questions correct today, if that's okay with you guys. 6 goes by a little quickly, especially if we get answers right. Which I like when people get answers wrong too, because I have a funny little sad face smiley guy. Now, the 2 other ways, I'm going to have Francisco. Are we going by Fran and Javier? Is that what? Okay, so I'm going to have Fran in a few minutes talk about one of these ways. You derive citizenship, right? You're muted. I might have muted you. No, you muted yourself.
Correct, I did.
Okay, well, I'm going to have you talk about that in 1 minute. Let me just say the fourth one The fourth way is called acquisition, which is when you're born outside of the U.S. to U.S. parents. But when you naturalize, that's the only one where you actually do the oath ceremony. Okay, so that is what this is, and that is why we are doing this. The rules of the game here today, as I said, first to 10 wins. I will not be telling you the score as I go. If you're a math whiz, you can count along with me, but I like to have a little bit of a surprise. The questions are exact questions from the USCIS naturalization test. The questions and the answers. I haven't changed it. It's word for word. The only thing that I'm going to do here today is decide if your answer is close enough to the answer that they provide, just like we do if you're at an interview. You have your USCIS officer asking you the questions, and that person alone will decide if your answer conforms to what they have as the answer. And you cannot buzz in to answer until I finish reading the question. If you buzz in early, you will lose your turn for the round, and your opponent will get a free shot at the answer. How does that sound?
Understood.
Perfect.
I think we are all set then to get started. So let's go. Now, I have really fun, really exciting music that I cannot, for some reason, we're having technical problems lately. So we don't get the music, but it's like do 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 do, and then these little smileys spin. So just you guys get the full effect. Okay. Oh, with your host, me. I'm born and raised in New York. The Yankees are not doing that great right now, but still go Yanks. I didn't change my fun fact because I didn't have time this week. I am a certified scuba diver. That is a fun fact. I'll keep it at that. And why I'm proud to be an American. Well, today I wanted to say because of how well our country is handling COVID, despite the fact that we did not start off doing too well with it. Especially anyone who's been here in New York, in New York City, who was on lockdown for a long time. Like this time last year, I wasn't really allowed to leave my apartment. We've come a long way. We had fireworks last week for us in New York being 70% vaccinated, and you see what's going on in the rest of the world. So I'm proud that we were able to come together as a country. It's not perfect everywhere, but vaccination rates are pretty high. I encourage everyone to get it if you are if a doctor says you should or it doesn't say you shouldn't. But yeah, I think dealing with things like that, I think our country should be a leader in the world on how we deal with it, and I think we're finally getting back up into that type of status where we're setting an example. So thank you to all our medical workers, our frontline staff that's out there every day, face this, didn't get to stay home from work. We thank you all. And that is why I'm proud to be an American today. So let's meet our contestants. Contestant number 1, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Amanda. Good evening to everybody watching on the Facebook Live. I'm Francisco Silva, attorney here in New York, as yourself. I've been doing this immigration for 4.5 years. I love it. So that's basically it.
And you were born and raised in, some people might not know the flag.
That's Puerto Rico. Actually, it's a funny situation because Puerto Ricans are born on the island. We derive citizenship through an act of Congress. Actually, it's not from the Constitution. It's not from the 14th Amendment. So that's a little wrinkle there that people might not know. There are people that are even aware that Puerto Ricans are American citizens, but we are. We're very proud of that too.
And where is your practice now?
We have an office here in Long Island in Hempstead. It's it's close enough to the city, but it's not a middle island, but it's close to the city.
Very cool. And known by his clients as Salva Rican. What does that mean?
That means that most of our clientele is basically, I would say, 95 from the Central American countries: Guatemala, Honduras, Salvador. Most all Salvadorans, and it's a way to connect with my clients. They understand that I identify with them. I identify with their plight, and I'm going to do my best to get them that benefit that they deserve.
Well, thank you for sharing that. And why are you proud to be an American?
So many reasons. Mainly this is a country, even though with all its problems, where you have opportunity, to succeed if you put in the effort, the work, and the freedom that we have here that fortunately other people in other countries don't have, and that's why they come here for that reason.
I agree. All right. Well, thank you, Francisco Javier. And just so people aren't confused, I did bill this as the Battle of the Franciscos. We are both named Francisco here, but to make things less confusing, Francisco, contestant number 1, will go by Javier. Francisco, number 2, will go by Francisco. Contestant number 2. Okay, so let's meet our second contestant. Can you please introduce yourself?
So my name is Francisco Javier Aldana, and I was born in Mexicali. My grandma immigrated us to the United States, and unbeknownst to me, I was an American citizen at birth because of my grandmother being an American citizen. My whole life would have been a complete different trajectory had I known that instead of having naturalized.
How'd you find out?
I found out when I became an immigration attorney, or when I learned I practiced immigration law. That's how I found out. I had won several awards in high school, and they were taken away from me because I was not a U.S. citizen and I was only a lawful permanent resident. I came to the United States lawfully, and like other people, I don't believe in all of this mumbo jumbo about, oh, you should come here legally. I think everyone who's in America, who's what I call undocumented, should be here, and we should find ways of humanely legalize them so that they could join in the American dream.
Why are you proud to be an American?
Well, because even though, there's so many injustices in America, we have created and continue to strive to create mechanisms to cure these injustices. And, we're trying to make things right with all the movements, the protection of women, the voting rights to women, the freedom of the slaves, the equal opportunities we're trying to create for everyone and include every single citizen. That's what makes me proud to be an American. We want to protect everybody, like we're one big family.
Well, thank you very much for sharing with us. You guys both mentioned reasons that I'm proud to be an American as well. So let's get started with the game. As a reminder, if you're just tuning in, 1st to 10 wins. They cannot answer the question until I finish reading the question, or cannot buzz in, I should say. Okay. Francisco, last time I did have a coin from Mexico, but I couldn't. Is this the Mexico one? No, it's the Tokyo one for our coin flip. I have these weird Olympic coins that I wasn't alive in 1964, nor was my husband, so I'm not really sure where it came from. But it's cool, and I have it, so we're going to use this coin. The heads have these, if we could see, they have heads. The tails has like the Olympic rings. So Javier's birthday was on Monday, and he was so kind to take some time out of his birthday party to join us for our practice run. So
congratulations.
Happy birthday. He is 27. He looks great.
Thank you for that.
And as my present to you, you get to choose heads or tails.
Oh, I'll take heads.
Those look like heads. Would you like to go first or defer to the second half?
I'll defer.
You're going to defer. You know there's no second half. I'm just joking.
Okay. Well, I'll pick then.
Okay. Pick the first category.
Let's go with principles of American government.
Oh, 1 second. I gotta cross one thing out. Okay. Principles of American government. You guys ready for question number 1? What does the Constitution do? Fran.
The Constitution enumerates the rights of the people.
Sets up the government, defines the government, protects the basic rights of the people. And what was your answer?
It sets up the rights of the people.
It sets up the government. It protects the basic rights of the people. I'll give it to you because it combined. It combined. I will give that one to you. Okay, and it is your board. Pick a category.
Symbols.
Symbols. What is the name of the national anthem? Oh, wait. I didn't unbuzz you. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm going to reread it. Rereading it. Get ready to buzz. What is the name of the national anthem? Javier.
The Star-Spangled Banner.
Star-Spangled Banner. That is correct. All right. And it's your board.
Geography.
Geography. Where is?
You didn't unbuzz us.
I keep doing that. Yeah, I was on a roll for a while, like a month ago, last time I had the show. But now, yeah, thank you for reminding me. Okay, ready? Where is the Statute of Liberty? Javier.
New York.
New York Harbor, Liberty Island. New York is close enough. All right. Fran, it's your board.
Rights and responsibilities.
Rights and responsibilities. What is one promise you make when you become a U.S. citizen? Javier.
Allegiance to the flag.
Give up loyalty to other countries. Defend the U.S. Constitution. Obey the laws of the United States. Serve in the military. Save the nation. Be loyal to the United States. And your answer?
Allegiance to the flag.
You're gonna have to get the sad face. Unfortunately, I'm sorry on that one, but it doesn't say anything. I know what you meant by it, but they don't care what you mean by it. They care what you said. They're not interpreters. Okay, but it is your board.
Let's go with symbols.
Symbols. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Fran.
Because the 13 original colonies.
13 original colonies. That is correct. All right. And it's your board.
System of government.
System of government. Some states have more representatives than others. Why? Javier.
Because they have a bigger population.
States' population. They have more people. Some states have more people. Again, I didn't choose these answers. This is how they write it. All right, and it's your board.
System of government.
Another one, system of government.
You haven't unbuzzed. Oh, yeah.
Yep, I got you. What are 2 cabinet level positions? Javier.
Secretary of State and Secretary of Transportation.
Let's find out. There's a lot of them. Attorney General, Secretary of Agriculture, Secretary of Commerce, of Defense, of Education, of Energy, Health and Human Services, our favorite Homeland Security, Housing and Urban Development, Interior, Labor, State, Transportation, Treasury, Secretary of Veteran Affairs, and, of course, the Vice President. So that is correct. Fran, it's your board.
System of government.
You guys are liking that system of government category. All right. Guys, this is a toughie. Get ready. Who signs bills to become laws? Javier, quick with the finger.
The president
Of which country?
of the United States.
The president. All right. Somebody's been doing some reflex practice, I guess. All right, Javier, you're bored.
I think he's cheating.
I mean, I don't know how. Unless he's reading the answer somehow, but I have faith that we're all giving this a good, honest try.
Yes. Let's go with colonial period and independence.
Colonial period and independence. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? Fran.
The American Indians.
Native American / American Indian. That is correct. Okay, and it's your board, Fran.
Recent American history and other historical information.
Recent American history and other historical information. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Fran.
Japan, Germany.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Ooh. I can't give partial credit, unfortunately, because you forgot about Italy.
Oh, I didn't know I had to name them all.
You didn't say name one, so
That's fine.
Again, I have no favorites here. I want someone to win. That's all I care about. All right, Javier, it's your board.
Let's go with principles of American government.
Principles of American government. What is freedom of religion? Javier.
Freedom to practice your religion or practice none at all.
You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. That is correct. Fran, it's your board.
Colonial period and independence.
Colonial period and independence. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Javier.
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson, that is correct. You're on a roll. It's also your board.
He's cheating.
If he is, then there's going to be severe repercussions.
I have evidence.
Let's try holidays.
It's his young 27-year-old finger just going. Holidays. When do we celebrate Independence Day? Oh, I can't see my thing. Fran.
4th of July.
4th of July, that is correct. Although it says July 4th, you get the points, don't worry. I hope you guys have some exciting 4th of July plans. Big night for fireworks scaring dogs. Javier, nope, you just went, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, Fran, you're bored.
Symbols.
I'm gonna X that one because we kind of exhausted. There's only one left, And I'm Xing that. Pick another category.
1800s.
1800s. What is one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Javier.
Free the slaves.
Free the slaves, Emancipation Proclamation. Save or preserve the Union. Led the United States during the Civil War. That is correct. And once again, it is your board.
Let's go with 1800s.
1800s. Not Buzz. Okay. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Javier.
War of 1812.
War of 1812. Mexican-American War, the Civil War, and the Spanish-American War. For me, my answer for that, default War of 1812, because it has 1800s in there. All right. Fran, you're bored.
1800s.
Going back to the 1800s. All right. All right. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fran.
She made the flag of the United States.
She fought for women's rights and fought for civil rights. I believe Betsy Ross made the flag, actually. It's okay. Yeah, you don't have to wear the dunce hat. He'll wear it. Javier, you're bored.
Geography.
Geography. What ocean is on the Fran, you're on the West Coast, so this one's for you. What ocean is on the West Coast?
Buzzer.
What's that?
I've lost my buzzer.
Oh yeah, it says you disconnected. Technical difficulties, everyone. Give us a moment. He has to log back in. Did your screen go blank?
Yeah, you got the code 6. What's the code?
611112.
So that's 3 ones or 4 ones?
4 ones.
Perfect.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You're back. Okay. Ready? What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Fran.
Pacific.
Pacific. That is correct. All right. And it's your board.
Colonial period and independence.
Colonial period and independence. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. Javier.
Adams.
First name, last name?
John Adams.
John Adams. We got James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, John Jay, and Publius. I can never pronounce that one. Unfortunately, John Adams. You got the John part right. John Adams was around, I think, but I guess not. Javier, it's your board.
Let's go with system of government.
System of government. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Javier.
Democrats and Republicans.
Democratic and Republican. That is correct. Fran, it is your board.
Recent American history and other historical information.
Recent American history and other historical information. What major event on September 11th, 2001, I never fixed this one, happened in the United States? Javier.
The terrorist attack on the Twin Towers here in New York.
Terrorist attack the United States. That is close enough. That is correct. New York is part of the United States, so I will give it to you. Okay. Now, I'm not going to say who, but one of you, one question away, correct answer away from victory. Okay? No idea who it is. But I'm just putting you guys on notice, okay? And Fran, it is your board.
System of government.
System of government. What is the highest court in the United States? Fran.
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court. Actually, I disagree with this answer because the highest court is actually the basketball court on top of the Supreme Court. But again, I don't get to choose the answer, so you get that one correct. Okay. Javier, your board.
Colonial period and independence.
Colonial period and independence. Enough for buzz. Okay. There were 13 original colonies. I need you to name 3. Javier.
New York, New Jersey, Delaware.
New York, New Jersey, and Delaware. Final answer?
Yes.
We got New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Can't really see it. It's a little dark, but that does say Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. That is correct. And with that, we do have a winner. Let's find out who the winner is from our winner dogs. Tail roll, please. And the winner is Francisco. Congratulations, you did great.
Fixed.
I mean, I run a fair game here, guys. You guys both did great. I really appreciate your participation. I hope you all have fun. I hope everyone watching learned a little bit about this great country of ours. If you're studying for your naturalization test, this is a perfect way to learn like what the questions are like. And I literally do try to act like I'm a USCIS officer when I get say if an answer is correct, so that if you're watching, you'll know how do they decide if I gave it the right answer or not. So hopefully you got that out of it. We will be back next week for episode 10 with 2 brand new contestants that will battle it out to see who can pass the naturalization test first. Don't forget to like us and my contestants on all their social media they're on Facebook and Instagram, YouTube, wherever you're at. And tune in next week. It will be 9 p.m. Eastern time again to check out episode number 10. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Javier. Bye.